Hello, friend. This is your friend Pankaj. Today, I am going to deliver a very short lecture on William Shakespeare. Who does not know William Shakespeare in this world, in the literature? Without him, literature could not be fulfilled, complete, and accepted. So, today, I would like to talk about William Shakespeare. As far William Shakespeare is concerned, William Shakespeare was considered to be the greatest writer of the Elizabethan age. Shakespearean age changed the face of drama in England. It was the Shakespearean age. The Elizabethan period was so much dominated by Shakespeare that many literary figures started calling the Elizabethan age or the Shakespearean age. Miss, we can just consider, just think how much importance was his name regarding that era. So, friends, we must be knowing William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor, and he is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. He had completed 37 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. He was born and brought up in Stratford upon Avon, Warwickshire. Sometimes between 5085 and 1592, began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of playing company called Lord Chamberlain Man, later known as the King's Man. Shakespeare produced most of his known works between 1589 and 1613. And until about 1608, he wrote many tragedies. Among them, famous one is like Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth, all considered to be among the finest work in English language. So we also see Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson has rightly said Shakespeare was not of an age but for all time. And Shakespeare was probably, there is no certainty, Shakespeare was probably educated at the King's New School in Stratford. At the age of 18 only, Shakespeare married Annie Hathaway, who was 26 years old. He was married in 1582. Means he was married to a senior lady. She was senior to 8 years seniors to uh, Shakespeare. We also see William Shakespeare had two older sisters, John and Judith, and three younger brothers, Gilbert, Richard, and Edmund. Or we see Shakespeare's literary life are divided into four main periods. First period, uh, first period 1585 to 1594. In this period, in his first literary period, Shakespeare has written 26 sonnets and 7 plays. Or in the second period, starting 1594 to 1600. In this period, chronicle history plays and joyous comedies were written. And in the third literary periods, 1601 to 1608. In this third period, Shakespeare mostly wrote tragedies or romances with tragic romances. Some of Shakespeare's most famous tragedies were written in this period. In the third period, was that Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, etc. And in the fourth literary period, 1609 to 1613. During these late years of his life, Shakespeare wrote 3 plays: Winter's Tale, Cymbeline, and The Tempest. So, we will also see there are many different plays of Shakespeare too. Shakespeare in different genre, right? And we will also see works of Shakespearean comedy, Shakespearean tragedies, Shakespearean historical plays like the Shakespearean problem plays, Roman plays, Shakespearean style of writing. Okay, so all these things we will continue in next video. So here we have seen the or you can say autobiograph, or you can say description, okay, sketch of the greatest world dramatist, Shakespeare.